Hey there, hi there, ho there, you're as welcome as can be. Just don't step on a rusty nail or you'll go to the emergency. On this video, I'm gonna show you the steps I took to treat the rusty floor on my school bus. In a previous video, I showed you how I took out the subfloor. After that was out, it was a mess of rusty nails. I was able to take all those out with pliers or pounding them with a hammer. Then it was time to start addressing the glue that was left over from the original subfloor. For that, I found the multi-tool was the best one for the job. And because of how hot it was in the bus, if I didn't sweep up the glue as I was removing it, the glue would re-stick to the floor again. So I had to make sure to clean up as I went along. After all of that, it was time to start grinding the rust in the worst spots. You want to make sure you get anything loose or chipping removed. If you do this step, please make sure you wear respirator and eye protection. You do not want to be breathing in this stuff. Then on to cleaning the metal. I chose to use a rust converter called POR 15. It's a 3-step process which includes a cleaner, degreaser, metal prep, and rust preventative. Since it was difficult to find the cleaner, degreaser, and metal prep, I went with TSP. They say a good paint job is in the prep work, so make sure you get that floor really clean. POR 15 also says that if you do not do all 3 steps, cleaner, degreaser, metal prep, before you do the rust preventative coating, your product will fail. Here you can see me applying the rust preventative coating. One thing to note is POR 15 has to be covered by something because it's not UV resistant. And even though I was going to be covering this with a subfloor eventually, I wasn't sure when I was able to get that done, so I went ahead and painted it the next day for reassurance with a white Rust-Oleum paint, but not without a little mishap first. Note to self, make sure you use the appropriate attachment to your drill before you start mixing paint. If you're enjoying this video or finding it helpful, would you take a moment and hit that like button down below? When this was dry, I went through with a product called Steel Stick so that I could patch the holes. In hindsight, I wish I would have done this before the rust preventative treatment and paint. Didn't realize that it was going to be sort of raised. I could have smoothed it out afterwards. All in all, I was extremely happy with how it turned out. It was clean enough now that my kids could come on board and hang out and read a book and be with me while I worked on other things in the bus. On next week's video, I'll be showing you what I did with the metal I saved from the ceiling.